This is AI Command App News for Saturday, May 30, 2026. I'm covering the business stories from AI and tech that move markets and change how companies operate. Today's lead, Dell. Dell Technologies shares jumped 39% this week after reporting the fastest sales growth since the company returned to public markets in 2018. The driver, AI servers. CNBC reports Dell has transformed from a sleepy legacy tech company into a high-growth AI infrastructure story, assembling servers packed with GPUs. Jim Cramer said the blowout quarter reignited enthusiasm around AI and data center stocks and sets up a crucial week ahead for Nvidia. Why it matters: capital is still flowing into the AI compute layer at unprecedented speed. If you are a business leader making infrastructure or vendor decisions in the next 90 days, the cost curve for AI hardware is not flattening, it is accelerating. The AI subscription you sign in the third quarter will likely be priced cheaper than the same product in the fourth. Story 2. Software stocks just wrapped up their best month since 2001. CNBC reports the SaaSpocalypse narrative. The fear that AI would gut software companies has quietly evaporated. Snowflake and Okta saw record pops this week as investors found favor in their AI software strategies. The takeaway for business buyers: software vendors are no longer being repriced for AI risk. Expect renewal terms to firm up. The leverage you had last quarter is shrinking. Story 3. SpaceX. The Pentagon awarded SpaceX a $4.16 billion contract on Friday to build missile tracking satellites for the planned Golden Dome defense system. The U.S. Space Force says the sensor-equipped satellites will form the early warning backbone of a continental missile shield. And separately, Elon Musk filed paperwork to take SpaceX public. The Verge published a sharp critique calling the filing structurally problematic for retail investors. Translation for the market: a SpaceX IPO would be one of the largest of the decade, but with governance terms that put public shareholders at the back of the line. Story 4, and this one will reshape the PC market. Nvidia, Microsoft, and ARM all simultaneously teased Nvidia's new N1X laptop processors this week. The Windows and Nvidia GeForce accounts both posted, quote, a new era of PC, with the official launch expected at Computex. This is the first credible ARM-based laptop chip from Nvidia. For business buyers, that means three things. 1. Intel and AMD now face real competitive pressure on laptop CPUs. 2. Windows on ARM gets a serious second platform, which finally makes the architecture viable for fleet purchases. 3. Battery life and AI inference performance per watt are both about to step up substantially. Story 5. Robinhood now lets AI agents trade stocks on your behalf. The Verge reports Robinhood has opened access for autonomous AI agents to place trades. This is the first major U.S. retail brokerage to formally embrace agent-driven trading. For the financial markets, this matters in two ways. First, retail order flow is about to become more programmatic and faster. Second, regulators are now on the clock. The SEC has not yet published clear rules on agent-executed trades, and the gap between deployment and policy is widening fast. Watch for a rulemaking signal in the next 60 to 90 days. And before we close, 3 faster stories worth knowing. Groq, the AI chip startup, is reportedly raising $650 million at a major valuation according to TechCrunch. This follows Nvidia's recent $20 billion not acqui-hire of competing chip talent. AI silicon competition is broadening, not consolidating. Liquid AI released an 8 billion parameter mixture of experts model trained on 38 trillion tokens. A real challenger in the open weight tier and a signal that the gap between closed frontier labs and open weights keeps narrowing. And Appian's CEO publicly said this week the era of subsidized AI pricing will end soon. Every business currently running on AI tools priced below cost should model what the real bill looks like in 2027. That's your AI news for today from AI Command App. We will be back tomorrow.